put their hands together and they would make a noise.
It was like I can't remember what angle they would use, but it was like a thing.
Hey folks, how you doing out there? Welcome to another Cal Country Quarantine. I'm your host, Dave Bernal, also known as Just Dave. And you know, it's day 638 of quarantine. I hope that joke doesn't become really sad in about 400 days or so. But with me today is a friend of the show's. We played his music many times before. He's got a new single out there. And what we always do with Cal Country Quarantine is always check on their well-being. It's JT Harker. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Dave. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good here, man. It's you know, I don't know what day it is, but it feels like it's a Monday.
Yeah.
But everything's okay over there. Everything's healthy. Things are running, huh?
Everything's good. I'm a dad. The kids are good. All the friends are good.
I miss so many things about my old life. It's unreal.
Many things. Remember back in the day where we used to like play shows on stage?
Oh, you mean in 2019?
There was, it's a while ago. But, you'd be there and there'd be people there and they'd actually be paying money to enjoy food and beverages and watch you perform.
I remember there's a thing called applause. And so when you got done with your song, people would put their hands together and they would make a noise.
It was like I can't remember what angle they would use, but it was like a thing.
Right.
It'd sound like that. And they would.
Oh. I miss that.
Crazy. Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
But most of music and most of the business is all online. So are you staying busy that way? You got to be getting the word out there to people that you have product coming out.
Definitely. I'm staying busy with we dropped the last single. God, well, I can't even remember the date at this point, but we didn't come out with the video for a while, a little bit behind schedule. So where we would normally be dropping another single, we ended up dropping the music video for the last song. So that means this new single is getting pushed back to now June 5th. It'll be coming out.
Yeah, the new song is called Drunk People, and I've heard it. And, they say write about what you know about, but also, because there's some very fair observations. I feel like I'm the subject matter of some of these lyrics as well, too.
I feel like I'm the subject matter as well. That's what's great about it. I hope a lot of people feel like that.
Yeah, when I was listening to it the first time, first of all, it's very catchy, very well done, and kudos to like the production team that you got going on there, because you guys really, there's something about a really good song that just kind of grabs you and keeps you motivated, and also makes me miss the outside world, like a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, especially releasing a song about what goes on in the honky tonks and the bars that we're playing.
I was talking about this with, I believe, one of the radio station people I know. But we said instead of chicken wire up in front of the stage, why don't we put like plexiglass? That way, right. you don't get
exactly.
the COVID covered bottles, smacking you in the face and things like that. That'd be kind of nice. Like you would go and perform with a mask on if that's what it took to get you back on stage?
Listen, if it was required, but it's getting us back on stage and we can perform anything. I'll do it.
It might be really hard to play guitar with gloves on, but we'll figure it out. We'll have to figure this out. It would be hard.
I'm not very good at guitar anyway, so.
Leave that in the car. You'll be fine. And so what does it take when you are, the differences between, let's say, releasing product before quarantine and now releasing product after quarantine? I mean, some of the rules are different. Number one being you can't do release shows, or can you?
Right. But, to be honest, I haven't really done, since I signed my deal with Stepside, I haven't actually done release shows. I did a release show for the one single that Redwood Black dropped. This is 3 years ago, whatever. We dropped Murder in Georgia. We did a release thing down in San Diego at Moonshine Flats, or a release weekend, I should say, at both the venues down there. And now I haven't really been doing that. I've kind of just more been focusing on the online promotion of it and getting word out. And I'm lucky because now that there is a team, we can have budget for a teaser video and an interview video, behind the song type of thing. And then a music video. This is the first music video I've done with the label as well. So it's nice to be able to do those things and not be going broke to do it. You know what I mean?
And what does it take to shoot a music video nowadays? I mean, if you want empty streets and, there's plenty of that to shoot. Is that what's happening when you guys shoot a music video now?
So it's really interesting. We, my friend Shelby, shout out to Shelby Nelson. She lives in Seattle, and I know her from when she used to work at Moonshine Flats in San Diego. And so the label gave me a small budget to do the video, and relatively small budget. And I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna do a live thing, a live shoot. So my videographer, and he's amazing. Jay Diaz is his name. I don't know if you know Jay. His wife is Samantha Close, a photographer.
Okay, excellent.
They're just a little power couple. They're both kicking butt. But Jay is a one man, brings one camera, does all the shooting himself, the editing himself, all the post work himself, and it looks like a TV ready music video. He's incredibly talented. But what we did was we did the full band shoot performance, and then Jay and his wife Sam said, hey, we should probably get a girl, like a good looking girl, get you down at Santa Monica Pier and get some B-roll, and then we can make a full music video. I was like, okay. So I asked my friend Shelby. She came through town. We shot that in 3 hours or so, and then they put together the rest of the video. Now
that you're releasing Drunk People, is there some sort of a plan to continue to release new music, on a schedule, or are we just kind of waiting to get back in the studio here?
So we have another song that originally would probably be released when, in June when we're releasing Drunk People, but everything's been pushed back a little bit. So now I would think that song, it is specifically a summer song. It'll be released probably midsummer, something like that. And that's really it. We're hoping to obviously be out of this by the time we're talking the following single, which we haven't even recorded yet. We had 4 songs in the barrel ready to go, and that'll be the 4th one. So, Nashville's already starting to open up. They've got bars on Broadway open, and all my friends out there saying that things are opening up. So
I saw a lot of outdoor venues for sure. Those are definitely on the way. Yeah, no, we're almost out of this thing for sure.
Gosh, I hope so. So, by the time I would think things start opening up, I could travel out to Nashville and we could probably be recording the new batch of songs that we wrote by, end of summer, hopefully.
And now with label meetings, I mean, your friends with a label in themselves are in Nashville, so you're probably used to using Zoom all the time then, all these things.
I've been using Zoom for my podcast, but that's really it. Because, again, that's the other thing I did. So we did, I'm trying to remember the order of events here, but I was in Nashville. We were writing, and then Nashville had just gotten shut down. Like the schools just shut down, businesses were starting to shut down, and then we last minute booked a show at Stoney's in Vegas. So I changed my flight plans to fly into Vegas to meet the band. They drove out there. We played Stoney's, which for those of you guys who don't know, Stoney's every year gets nominated for an ACM venue of the year. They're one of the big venues in the country. Mm-hmm. And so, big opportunity. So we went and did that. And that was the last show we played because all the other shows were already getting canceled. And we got that one in. They stayed open that weekend and then got back to town and everything was getting shut down. So we literally got all this done just within the last week before the shutdown happened. But I haven't had to do any Zoom writing sessions yet. And I think with things starting to open up, I think I'll be able to just fly out there in a month or two and we'll be fine.
Nice. And you've been keeping busy with sports podcast, is it? You guys have been working on that as well? Yeah, we got the Backstage Sports Podcast, me and my buddy Joe Connor, who's also my drummer. And it's just based on, we've been arguing and debating and talking about sports for the 4 or 5 years we've been working together backstage and on stage, probably arguing about sports forever. And we've been talking for years about this thing, and we finally got it going. You finally started recording what you guys were talking about then. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's cool. Well, yeah, I mean, here at the California Country Radio Show, everything we've been doing is all grassroots, all either volunteer or just kind of sticking our noses where they don't belong, and it's sticking. So, good luck to you, man. Hopefully that works, man. Thank you, man. And then where can people find JT Harker music online so we can not only hear the new song, but check out the videos.
Yeah, so JT Harker, jtharker.com is the website. And all my social media handles are at JT Harker, and then Facebook is JT Harker. So it's real straightforward. I got lucky and got all the JT Harkers. Probably be starting to promote the single in the next few days as far as the release date, and probably have a teaser video for everybody so they can get a sneak peek of it. And yeah, June 5th is the single release. I'm excited.
Nice. Well, it is JT Harker. The new single is called Drunk People, out June 5th. And of course, we're going to have a clip on the radio show. Well, we will have more than a clip. We're going to play the whole song.
Have the whole darn thing, Dave.
Mm-hmm. I've already heard it, folks. So take it from me. It's a good song. You're going to enjoy it.
You're one of about 10 people that have heard it, at least the recording of it. We played it live, but...
Oh, man. I feel bad for the musicians that played on it haven't heard it yet. But get your radio show together, folks. You'll be fine.
Yeah, man.
All right. Thanks for joining me, man. I really appreciate your time, brother.
Thanks, Dave. I'll see you soon.